whoa, there I am. Hello. It's always so jolting when I click into that. When I click to change scenes and it doesn't switch immediately. My model doesn't appear immediately. Hi, what up? Wow, a leaf. I put a Sayu leaf on my head. I could put that on my tail. That'd be kind of cute. Boop. How's it going, everyone? What up, Halcyon, Yuna, and Spides? Richard? How's it going, everyone? Thanks for stopping by, Spides. About to go to sleep, but thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Yeah, we're gonna Ayato today. Is that a Dane's leaf? We're gonna Ayato today, and I think I'm gonna explore a little bit of the desert as well, knowing that there's a lot of stuff in Sumeru that is still quest locked for me. Oh, pardon me. Drink water. This is your hydration reminder. Ah! I still have that canker sore going on. So, thankfully, I believe that story quests are always voice acted, so less talking for me is going to be good for right now. It's going to be good right now. Rionan, thanks for stopping by. Hello, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Let's hop right in real quick. I have mail. Oh, the Beetle Battle Bowl is... Oh, speaking of the Beetle Battle Bowl, someone said that Cloudbird, Bird Mom, was over there, and I didn't think to look, or nor did I see her. Is she over here? Ow. Oh, thank you, Spides. Stuff in the content mod chat about Sumeru quests and stuff. Thank you. Because I don't think she was at the table, was she? She's not at the table. Birdma? Birdma? What up, Nightwalker? Ricio? Hello, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. Birdma. Bird ma'am. Oh, whoops, I forgot that I had Xiangling on slot 4 in this. This has become my slot 1 has become my, okay, I'm just gonna switch. I'm just gonna like experiment with 3 different supports to see how well I can justify using Beidou as an on-field main DPS. Maybe talk to the kids to find her. Birdma? Cloudbird. How do things fare? How are your lessons with Master Shuyu going? Actually, tell you the truth, it's only been a few days since I discovered the Adeptal abode, yet it has been almost a year since the Oni King and I parted. How cruel truly is the passage of time. What's going on? Some kind of problem holding you up? Not at all. To tell you the truth, I read a text by a true scholar at Wanwen Bookhouse, which states that moving an Adeptus to not a matter to be forced. Moving an Adeptus is not a matter to be forced, rather felicitous fortuity is the major mechanic. What? So I chose not to rely too heavily on Chef Sama's guidance. Instead, I chose to work for her for a time as ingredient transport staff, while Avery paying her in Guobasan. Oh, that was Xiangling that told him that. Following that, I left Wenman Restaurant and went to wander the mountain wilds. I saw many new and fascinating things in my journey. For example, I saw a large red stag who could use an automatic cooking pot. Why, even from afar, I could see how it tossed ingredients into an empty pot and popped out a most delicious dish. A sight to behold indeed. Truly eye-opening. Liyue is a truly amazing place, huh? Even the local deer know how to use mechanisms. That stag, the pot, they sound familiar. That's right. Probably moon deer. It was all thanks to the stag that the idea came to me that I should have a device made by an artisan that could automatically grind and make matcha. And then, oh my gosh, you hear how I'm slurring over my words because of this mouth sore? And then make some of that tea in places where adeptal sightings and signs are more often seen. And in the end, that was what led Master Shuyu to follow the smell to me, thus granting me the opportunity to visit the adeptal abode. Unadeptal abode. I guess what they mean by fortuity as a mechanic. Or should I say mechanical fortuity. Oh, how sublime, truly sublime. Why are you talking like that now? Is that so? Does that really mean what he thinks it does? Probably not. Where's your mom? I've always been a master beetle battler. Oh wait, we already had this this interaction with them. Oh, and maybe on the hill to the left of the table. Where's the table? Oh, there she is. Bird Ma. Ah, it's you. Hey, I was sitting. Whoa, she looks dope. Her color palette and everything looks dope against the backdrop of Chinyu Vale. Ah, it's you. Come, sit and enjoy some tea. It's not often that we meet in this manner. So I hear you're a master of masters now. Yeah, the way Adepti measure time, it hasn't been that long since you took Chuyu in, right? And now she's got a student of her own. One would ascribe that more to a child's sense of courtesy. Any who instructs him he recognizes with the title Master. One's original intent was to provide Shuyu with a playmate. It has come to one's notice, after all, that Shuyu's peers in Liyue Harbor have friends to accompany them in leisure and share in their interests, which is a most excellent thing, of course. But Mount Outsang is no bustling mortal city, with children her age to be found living nearby, and so on occasion one grew concerned that she might be afflicted by loneliness. One was thus pleased to see that young fellow come forth with such deference and have agreeable conversation with Shuyu. It is somewhat a pity that he's so overly focused and has never proactively spoken of anything apart from beetle combat or the mechanical arts. Good point. Grandmaster Hanakado has never talked about anything but beetle battles with us either. It's almost like he's some kind of professional competitor. And to hone one's skills without distraction is praiseworthy also. That is why one had Shuyu instruct him with the basics and focus on small devices that can be applied to beetle combat, such as Bloom Pruner. It is said that teaching others is a way to test one's own knowledge. In this way, Shuyu has someone to converse with, and also a means to reinforce her own understanding. 2 birds, 1 stone. Why are you throwing stones at birds? Why are you throwing birds at stones is what I almost said. And if that makes me a master of masters, then it is not a title ill-given. So about studying the mechanical arts. What, has your interest been roused? Well, we're just curious. We have quite a few of your devices, and we've used quite a few of your devices in the past, after all. Excuse me. Is learning this stuff hard? There can be only one. How many of you who have your Xianyan just immediately went and flew over to Mondstadt to destroy Timmy's birds? The principles behind adeptal mechanisms, their material requirements, and their capabilities that power them, those all have strict requirements. A mortal artisan would just as soon touch the skies as imitate them. Even those widely Oh my gosh. Even those as widely read as yourselves might struggle for a time to comprehend such concepts as dynamic axes, force transmission, and component cycling. The jargon alone is enough to give me a headache. That's not that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Drink some water real quick. Ow. Those who don't make things certainly wouldn't be familiar with those ideas. Hey, you're scaring Paimon already. Everything about mechanisms sounds super complicated. This is my Paimon voice, apparently. Do not fret. All have their specialties. One has never met a person who boasted true mastery in all matters. That said, on the matter of mechanical arts we were just discussing, that young lad counts as an exception. Of course, he cannot use any adeptal powers, thus he must first learn the principles of mortal artisanry, and from there build a foundation. And once he has, in later days, built devices at the zenith of mortal ability, he might then install an adeptal power core into such a machine. He might be able to achieve what he seeks one day, one thinks. To master pure adeptal arts, unless one is a true prodigy, will surely take 100 years at the very least. Even the mastery of mortal machines, coupled with an adeptal power core, will only result in his ideal device being constructed after 3 to 5 decades of dedicated study. That long? Even studying every single day? Ha! Only those willing to meditate on their studies in silence shall comprehend the truth. Not that one could imagine the two of you sitting still in a classroom, poring over textbooks day in and day out. No, me neither. Yeah, there's a ton of places out there waiting for us to explore them. We'll leave the making of complicated machines to people with the talent and patience for that. Let's hope the Grandmaster Hanakato is a real genius. We wouldn't want him to be a white-haired old man by the time he finishes learning the mechanical arts. Hang on a sec, isn't Ito's hair already white anyway? That it is. Nice! Adeptus made tea. Adepti. Thanks a lot, Adeptus Cloud Retainer. No need to be so formal in one's presence. We enjoy the exquisite tea. Oh, okay. Nice. I would love a cloud bird. When's the last time she ran? Because she just flies everywhere, right? What? When's the last time she had a banner rerun? That was one of the dumbest jokes I've made. Or is she's a 5-star, right? Yeah, because she had a quest, story quest. Oh, 4.4. That was relatively recent. Oh, right. When we did her quest, it was 4.4. Right, I knew that. Not since her first. Right, she's relatively new. She's up at the top. I want Mia. Oh my gosh. Look at the murder in Qianyin's not Qianyin's. Look at the murder in Xiangling's eyes right now. She's like, I'll do anything for the craft. You know, I've never tried. I can't decide whether or not to cook this bird. I've never tried this. I can cook you. I've never tried this kind of chicken before. Why is she not blinking? Oh, never mind. There she goes. I love her design so much. Super Gene. Alright, bye, Mom. Bye, Bird Ma. Bird Ma. Okay, we're doing Ayato's quest today. Thanks for whoever, sorry I don't remember who told me that, but thank you, barks politely, but thank you for telling me that she was up here, because I would have missed that while she's up here. Xianyin is less of a bark for me and more of a just like a polite Inazuma probably, right? Inazuma, which shines eternal as we know. A meow. What am I doing? Story quest. Eto. Dope. Haven't met yet, so. Add Astra. Yeah, I've claimed everything today.
Those two look familiar. Ah, it's Ippei and Shinojo.
So it is.
Guess they must be good friends, huh? Anyway, let's go say hi.
There's a rumor about a character rerun. Rumors are often leaky. So maybe not unless anything's confirmed. Like we know that
Hi, Shinojo. What are you guys doing here?
like we know that Buttons and Father are going to be rerun, so it's okay me knowing that. But thank you for asking first.
Oh, it's you. Thanks so much for your help last time. I was just ordering some clothes when I ran into him.
You know these two as well?
Yes, they helped me and Master Kamaji out a great deal last time. I've never had the chance to say thank you properly. What about you? How do you know them?
Also a chance encounter. Our lady had them join us as additional guards for a goods escort in order to sneak out of Rito undetected.
So we all know each other, huh? What a coincidence.
Look at this dog writhing around in the background.
Not exactly. We've only just met. We both came here to order some clothes and got to chatting. Somehow we ended up on the topic of Master Kamaji and Lady Hiragi's relationship. Wait, it's okay to talk about that, right?
I mean, you already did. You just did, so.
It's probably fine. They've known about it for a long time already.
Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers those two had a thing. In fact, that was why Chisato wanted us to deliver a letter.
Yeah, and then she broke the heart. She accidentally broke the heart of that guard who was escorting. It was like, oh yeah, no, I didn't think I had a chance with you. Definitely not.
That's old news, though. So why has it come up now? Are they taking the next step or something?
We have reason to suspect that they'll be getting married soon.
Wow, that's great! They can finally make it official!
Of course, this is just personal speculation. They haven't announced anything, and we wouldn't dare to ask.
I was instructed to place an order for some formal wear for a big banquet. Turns out that Ippei received the exact same instructions as I did.
They're both preparing for a banquet at the same time. They're both purchasing the kind of fine wine and confectionery normally reserved for big festivals. It's hard not to put two and two together.
Lady Hiragi has been in high spirits recently, and I heard she's on a diet as well. Surely it's all for the wedding.
This is wonderful news! But,
What's wrong? Oh, don't mind me. She's about to be happily married to the love of her life. I genuinely couldn't be happier for her.
Oh, it was this guy.
Right? I think so too. It's fantastic.
Yes, but we shouldn't let ourselves get overexcited. What if it's all a big misunderstanding? As things stand, we have no actual proof of a wedding. Now, if they sent me out to deliver wedding invitations, that would be a different story.
Shinoju doesn't look like he's taking this very well at all.
I mean, he's taking it in stride, but like, once you seem upset.
Sorry, I just haven't slept well recently. I'm ashamed to be so out of sorts at work. I'm not living up to my responsibilities, either to the Kanjo Commission or to my lady.
Are you worried about their wedding?
Not exactly, it's just everything feels kind of up in the air until they make it official.
I get what you mean, I really do. We need this wedding to be set in stone before the celebrations can really begin.
Actually, you don't get what he means at all. But anyways.
What should we do? Should we just straight up ask them?
No, what the hell, Paimon? Hey, you guys tying the knot soon?
I don't know. That seems a bit rude.
Well, since this was a wedding, since this is a wedding between two commissions, the Yashiro Commission oversees wedding ceremonies. They'll know something.
Right! If Ayaka knows about it, that means it's a sure thing.
I don't think it's a good idea to bother the Yashiro Commission about this.
It's fine. He and Ayaka are practically best buds. There's nothing to worry about.
Best buds, quote unquote.
I see. Then thank you. Thank you very much. Having a definite answer will stop my thoughts from running wild.
Who do you think the most, like, who do you think is the most canon, like, pairing that would make the most sense in canon with Ether? That, like, Ether has the most eyes for and is reciprocated? Like, someone that I've met yet? Or someone that I haven't met yet? Or, like, because, like, even Ayaka is, like, only, like, kind of not really.
Let's go to the Kamisato estate.
It's like they have it's like they have a mutual crush on each other, but like it's not. They're not gonna do anything with it. Oh, a future character. The Saritsa herself. Ayaka is like the only oh, it's just this lamp that I ran into. Ayaka is still like the only canon, not canon, but like she's the character that Traveler has had the most like visceral reaction to in the actual canon story. But even then, this is but even then, like it's all like the shipping is still silly even the canon stuff.
This place impresses me every time I come here. It's so magnificent, but still so elegant.
We'll just wait here. We don't want to cause any extra trouble for you.
Ayaka wouldn't mind.
Honestly, even if we did come with you, we wouldn't know what to say or do once we were inside. So we'll just leave you to it.
All right then, we won't be long.
Yeah, just a bit of fan service. I honestly kind of hope they don't make anything canon. It's much more fun for it to be nebulous in canon and for any quote-unquote ships to just be fan fiction. That kind of makes it more fun to have something not as defined. Especially when there's so many potential characters that could fill that slot in people's minds. Let's see. Toma.
Without looking at the board, you've ruined my strategy in one move. Amazing.
Best boy.
Now what should I do next?
Ayaka, Toma, it's us! Huh?
Hey guys, it's been a while. If you're looking for my lady, I'm afraid she's not here right now.
Oh? That voice. Toma, would that happen to be the Traveler?
Yes.
Greetings, Traveler. Ayaka speaks of you constantly.
Oh, does she
Finally,
now?
today is the day. I am head of the Kamisato clan and Yashiro Commissioner, Kamisato Ayato.
I like his suit so much. I don't know why it just looks so dapper to me.
Greetings, both. I have long been indebted to you on my sister's behalf. Finally, I have the chance to express my profoundest gratitude to you in person. Ayaka is out today. If you are here regarding anything related to the Kamisato clan, you are quite welcome to discuss it with me instead.
Also, one of the few characters in this entire game who actually wears pants.
Oh, hi. Your flattering words flatter us. Please excuse the suddenness of our visit, for it is most improper etiquette.
Why on earth are you talking like that?
Well, he seems like a pretty powerful person. He's already working his way up Paimon's list of people to never mess with.
You don't talk that way to literal gods that we've met, Paimon.
Look, as soon as he stands up, the whole atmosphere in the the room changes, and it feels like you gotta be super polite.
You shower me with praise undeserved, my little guest. There is no need to be quite so formal. This is a private residence, so please, relax.
What are your intentions with my sister? He asks that. Paimon just slips into her mirror dimension. She's like, that's all you, buddy.
Oh, good. Because that whole spiel was really tiring just now. Alright, now that that's over, Paimon's just gonna ask the question.
Very adaptable.
We heard a rumor that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato are gonna get married soon. Do you know anything about that?
Oh? I wouldn't have thought you'd heard about that yet.
Well, as it happens, we've crossed paths with them before.
I see. Well, it's true. It wasn't long ago that I received the news myself.
So it's a fish hole.
The head clans of 2 commissions are to become joined through marriage. This is big news for the whole of Inazuma. Since the Yashiro Commission presides over cultural and ceremonial affairs, it closely involves us, too.
Yes. And since the commissions are kind of the face of the Almighty Shogun to the masses, this wedding is one that we have to treat as a serious affair.
Yeah, I wonder what like the political ramifications are of that, if they're like positive or negative of two.
Right, makes sense. Ah, 2 true lovers becoming husband and wife. What a happy occasion.
It is. High-profile matrimonial links between 2 commissions are extremely rare. But these 2 truly love each other. Tradition should give way to freedom in this case.
All right then. I'll be sure to pay them a visit to send the best wishes of the Kamisato clan.
No need. I'll visit them personally this time.
Huh? But you have other things to be doing.
This is a marriage between the Kujo clan and the Hiragi clan. The Kamisato clan must demonstrate an appropriate level of respect. The work of the Yashiro Commission is indeed multifarious. Normally, weddings and other ceremonies would come under the supervision of my sister, but she is presently occupied with other matters, and I happen to have a little time to spare. This will be a good chance for me to pay a visit to the bride and groom.
What do you think Ayaka's doing right now? What's the other business that she's attending to?
Oh, and would you 2 care to join me?
You mean us?
I presume you 2 have a special connection with the individuals in question, or you would not be quite so interested in this matter. This being the case, why not come and offer your best wishes too? Or is my presumption incorrect?
Oh, it's not as interesting as you make it sound. No special connections here. Super ordinary ones, actually. We just agreed to help deliver a letter this one time, that's all. Although wait, does that mean we helped make this wedding happen?
I mean, no, and also yes. She was reading Traveler fan. Don't overestimate your contribution here, Paimon.
All right then.
But still, let's go see them.
I cannot thank you enough. Your mere presence shall surely mean we are spared the futile pursuit known as small talk.
Wait, you're the Yashiro Commissioner, but you can't do small talk?
Small talk is a chore. Of course, there are some people in the world who quite enjoy doing chores, but I am not one of them. Toma, I'm heading out with my 2 guests now. I'll leave the residence in your capable hands.
Not a problem. Take care, my lord.
Toma!
What's wrong? Are you worried about having to be on your best behavior around my lord? Don't be nervous. He's actually pretty easy to get along with. Well, the vast majority of the time, at least.
Was there anything in here that I missed? I feel like I've come back here and looked several times and... Okay, no, we're good. We good. He pulls out her ult in front of Toma. It was kind of fun having having enough characters in your roster that you can pull out fun characters. Like when I pulled out the Geo Archon in front of what's his name yesterday? Ow, my hair. I'm sure the Kamisato clan.
Ah, you're finally...
Ah, Yashiro Commissioner.
Who are these two?
They're friends of ours. Paimon will do the introductions.
We update everyone.
So it's true. Well, there we have it. That's it then. So be it.
Great, so our hunch was spot on.
That's alright, bro. There's plenty of fish in the frying pan.
It is a little inappropriate for me to have shared news of this magnitude with you. So I would be much obliged if you could keep it in strict confidence until an official public announcement is made. Don't worry, sir. We give you our word. We won't tell anyone about it. That puts my mind at ease. Now, on the topic. We'd like to pay a visit to the Kujo clan. Would you mind leading the way for us? Of course not. I'd be honored.
I guess this is where I... Goodbye then.
Aw, cheer up, Shanojo.
I'll try. Thank you.
Rip. Let's get some F's in the chat for our fallen brethren. Another one gone. Rest in peace. Why did that get me so bad? Why did that make me laugh that hard? Ying Air is taken. Using Wanderer in the Shogun fight. I mean, I used Shogun in the Wanderer fight, in the Skara fight. Oh my gosh, listen to the music in here. And she immediately died. I was trying to I was trying to have that be A, taking the chancla to her mass murdering son, but it ended up being her son just aced her immediately for abandoning him for what? Having a heart, A? For being too soft? Hi. He waved at us.
All right then. Please excuse me. I'll leave you to it from here.
Okay. Thanks, Ippei. I apologize that your impromptu visit comes at a busy time for us, Commissioner. Otherwise, you can be sure that we would have prepared a more extravagant reception.
I don't mean to impose, Sir Kujo. In fact, I'm not here on official business at all. I heard the good news about yourself and Lady Hiragi. What a glorious marital alliance this shall be. Given the close ties between our clans, it seemed only right that I should come and offer the Kamisato clan's congratulations in person.
I'm truly honored. I hope the news didn't come as too much of a surprise.
Hey there! We came to congratulate you as well!
How you been?
Since the incident with the Takatsukasa clan, things in the Tenryou Commission have slowly started to stabilize. I'm still acclimating to the position of acting head of the clan. I just hope I'm up to the task, so I can live up to everyone's expectations.
You're far too modest. The public thinks very highly of you. They say you're hardworking, upright, and responsible.
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't have achieved anything without the support of my people. Thanks to them, everything is gradually stabilizing, and I've finally had the chance to focus a little on my personal life.
Well, you're certainly making big progress in that department.
Sounds like it was worth sending that letter.
Come on now, you're embarrassing me. Pardon me,
This guy also dueled the Shogun, so solid brass balls on this one.
It's perfectly all right. Please, continue. I'm quite content to listen. It's a joyous occasion. Light-hearted is exactly how things should be. Really, who stays stony-faced when talking about a wedding?
You're right. But I am curious to know, what's your honest opinion on the whole thing? Do you think it's too sudden?
Of course not. Where there is true love, nothing should be allowed to stand in its way. No doubt people will offer you a colorful variety of opinions. But of course, you will have factored this into your decision, and I'm sure you are prepared for whatever challenges may lie ahead.
Indeed I am.
So please be confident. When your mind is made up, you ought not be worried about things for which you are already well prepared. Nevertheless, there is just one small aspect of this that puzzles me a little.
Please, go ahead.
You've been working hard to bring the Tenryou Commission in line. This is positive, and no doubt the beginning of important change. But on the other side of this equation, Lady Hiragi's father, Hiragi Shinsuke, is still in prison. If you choose now, of all moments, to announce a marriage between the Hiragi and Kujo clans, the kinds of rumors that may begin to spread both among the general public and in the Kanjo Commission are not likely to be in either of your best interests.
Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself, Sir Kamisato. This has been my biggest concern for quite a while now. Hiragi Shinsuke is firmly against me having any contact at all with Chisato. In the past, we've always had to communicate in secret by sending letters.
True.
So although now may not look like the best timing for this marriage, it may well be the only opportunity we have.
Oh, that guy? Yeah, he acts like this sweet old man, but he was determined to make as much trouble for us as possible. Oh, he is the worst.
I can see where you're coming from, but you're only postponing the problem, not solving it. You will still have to face it sooner or later.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. But since Chisato had the courage to ask me to marry her in spite of everything, how can I disappoint her?
Oh, she proposed to you.
Well, sort of. She raised the idea in a letter, and after some initial hesitation, I went to meet her and have a serious conversation about our...
She sent him a letter that was basically, so we need to put that ring on my finger, huh? We've been doing this for years. Like, what? Is this going anywhere?
It's funny, actually, because when I formally proposed to her in person, she denied having ever written that letter. So coy.
That's cute.
Huh? Really?
Maybe she's just shy?
She didn't say. She just acted confused by the whole thing. She really committed to it. I'll never forget the look on her face.
Oh.
Well, then maybe...
Anyway, as her boyfriend, I knew she was just pretending, so I played along and said, I was only joking about the letter, and then I proposed.
Huh.
After making some disgruntled noises about me making a stupid joke, she blushed and said yes. We spent that afternoon working through all the details of the wedding.
Okay. So you discussed it and decided on a date.
We did. I guess it was a chance to finally express our commitment to one another, clearly and completely. And you know what? I think it was about time.
What the balls? Why? Okay, hang on. This game has real-time cutscenes where like the 5-star. This game has real-time cutscenes where like the sun and everything, like whether it's day or night. This is not one of those quests that is this just chance that this is happening?
No matter what happens next, I will always be there for her as the one person she can always rely on.
Because these cutscenes and stuff don't control the time of day.
Oh, give me a break. Sorry, but Paimon's been wanting to say this the whole time. Is it just this dude, or does everyone in love act like this? He just won't stop talking.
I think he can't help it.
Apologies, my friends. And also to Sir Kamisato. I must sound like a fool.
Far from it. On the contrary,
Far from
seeing
it.
you so positively smitten puts my mind at rest. No surer evidence could there be of your true feelings and your commitment. If I had any reservations before, I certainly don't now. I wish you a joyous wedding when the day comes.
Yeah, even if it's kind of irritating to see you all smug like this, it's still a happy occasion. Good luck on the day, and have a happy wedding.
Paimon, he's getting married to the woman he loves. He's allowed to be a little bit smug, isn't he?
Thank you all. It means a lot.
We have some other business to attend to now. Until next time.
Until next time.
Very well. I'll see you out.
Atto has more to say to us.
He
Curious.
seems busy. That must be true for anyone about to get married, right? It's a happy kind of busy, though.
You're right. Kujo Kamaji is on cloud 9. What do you think, Traveler?
He seems genuinely happy, but I'm bothered by how the whole thing began. Yeah, that letter was definitely not from her.
He chalked it up to her being coy, but that doesn't sound like the Hiragi Chisato I know.
Also, isn't Chisato voiced by... I can't remember what her... Anne Yatko. The voice for Shogun?
It bothers me also. But, unfortunately, attempting to seek the truth of the matter would likely be fruitless.
How so?
Yeah, how come? Whenever we come across stuff like this on our adventures, we always find a way to get to the bottom of it.
I see. So that's how adventurers think. In my opinion, we face two obstacles in this case. Firstly, we have very little information to go on, and I must be cautious about taking a stance. This makes it difficult to investigate.
Man, I can't imagine like being in him and Ayaka's position where they have to think about every half step they take before they even think about taking a step. They have to think about like what it's going to look like, what it's going to mean, like the further implications of it. That must be so weird and stressful, walking on eggshells your entire life, basically.
Secondly, and more importantly, the person involved doesn't seem to care. If we intervene without his blessing, good intentions may lead to catastrophic results.
You do have a point. Kamaji doesn't seem worried at all.
Everything in the world is intertwined. What looks like a simple outcome is often the result of multiple conflating reasons. Seeking the full truth would be a long and laborious process. It would be inefficient.
Speaking from experience?
Sort of. I have to take this approach, or the work of the Yashiro Commissioner would never be done. My opinion is something like this. When something strange happens, instead of trying to find out what could have caused it, it is better to look at the situation itself. If the outcome is positive, and no one was deceived or harmed in the process, then it is acceptable.
Are there really no negative consequences to this?
We don't know yet. After all, we don't know what Hiragi Chisato's thoughts are, do we? I have to say, I'm impressed by your ability to zero in on the issue from such a short meeting. Most insightful of you. You are thorough and thoughtful, just as my sister describes.
Huh? But Chisato and Kamaji have already talked everything through, haven't they?
Only if we are to take Kujo Kamaji at his word. But there are two sides to every story. I wish to know Hiragi Chisato's angle on this.
Huh. Makes sense, but Paimon still doesn't quite get it.
Don't worry about it. I was planning to visit the Hiragi clan to deliver my best wishes anyway. Let's take the opportunity to hear her thoughts. If she's as committed as Kujo Kamaji, perhaps they can navigate the challenges ahead successfully. But if not... well, life isn't always a smooth journey.
Indeed. Rito. Hello, Akun. I don't have any to give, do I? I don't think so. Nope. Where's the lady?
There is still much to prepare for the wedding. Should we also invite some prominent business leaders who frequently visit Rito?
At the very least, we should send them invitations.
I agree. Ah, hello there, Yashiro Commissioner. To what do we owe the honor on this fine day?
To what do we owe the honor on this fine day? Why is the gentleman in Inazuma talking like this? Yes.
As it happens, I'm here regarding the same wedding I believe I heard you discussing just now. I come bearing the felicitations of the Kamisato clan. Would Lady Hiragi happen to be available at this moment?
Our lady is entertaining guests right now, and we're not entirely sure how long she will be.
But please, do come in. We will arrange some tea and snacks for you and your attendants.
Hey, Paimon is not in attendance!
You misunderstand. These two are dear friends.
You're too kind.
We don't wish to impose. We'll just wander around in the general area. Apologies for the interruption while you're busy with preparations. Please, let us know once Lady Hiragi is available.
Nonsense, Commissioner. No imposition at all. This wedding is a joyful occasion, and all the other clans who serve the Hiragi clan are most delighted for them indeed. We're merely doing the best we can to make this wedding as grand an affair as possible.
When the time comes, we'll invite everyone in the clan and even the general public to attend.
That sounds splendid. We'll leave you to it.
Take care, Commissioner.
Take care,
You guys
Commissioner!
talked a lot without actually saying anything.
Yes.
Hence why I dislike small talk. Our timing was not ideal, but never mind. I spotted a stall on our way over where we can pass the time. The owner always manages to come up with novel ideas. I'm one of his regular customers.
Are you now? Alright, well, let's go there. A's kind of short. Even with her heels. It's me. Okay. It's me. I was gonna plunge attack right next to him.
Ah, it's you. Good to see you again. Seems like you're always showing up with a VIP in tow.
Oh? So you know the owner as well?
Yup, we tried his dongle milk a while back with the almighty Shogun in Inazuma City.
Ah, I see. So you were involved in that. I'd caught wind of this dango milk, but I didn't know that it had anything to do with you two.
I thought he was referring to the fact that the Shogun was out in public, but he zeroed right in on the dessert. It was Paimon just said, "Yeah, we went on a date with your god once," and he's like, "Oh, but milkshakes." It was unexpected, that's for sure.
I always order one of his creative drinks whenever I pass the stall. The flavor is always new and interesting. When I noticed he'd set up shop in Rito, I simply had to come by.
Thanks to you all, my business is finally beginning to take off. More and more people are willing to give my creative cuisine a shot. It gave me the confidence to decide that I'm going to stick to creative cuisine from now on. On the one hand, I wanted more people to be able to try out my culinary creations. On the other hand, I wanted my customers to experience the joy of being creative too. So I gave it a lot of thought and finally came up with an all-new business concept.
Sounds interesting. What is it this time?
I've decided to give complete creative control to the customer. I offer all sorts of ingredients, and they pick and choose whatever they want to mix with their milk or tea. As well as dango, I now offer rice cake, purple potato balls, black sugar, and sunsettia.
Do they really all go well with milk? Hard to imagine, but who knows? It could be delicious.
This guy invented pinkberry. Or, not really, but...
What if I were to choose some ingredients you don't have here? Would that be okay?
Well, I guess so. Any novel ideas you have, Commissioner, please feel free to tell me. I'll go buy the ingredients right away. The whole idea was to let my customers express their creativity freely. So of course, I shouldn't place restrictions on the ingredients if I can help it.
Excellent. There are a few things I'd like to try. Lavender melon, seagrass, and sea ganoderma.
That's dark.
What? You want to mix those with milk?
I do indeed. Why? What's wrong?
Weed milk!
You really think that's gonna turn out tasting good?
It's all about the experience. The taste is secondary. It's great to try new things. Traveler, any thoughts?
None. Head empty. Dead children.
Doesn't Paimon get a say in this? So this is peer pressure, huh? Well, alright then. Bring it on! Paimon can take it!
3 milks with sea ganoderma, please.
No problem. Give me a second, I'll have them ready in just a moment.
Whoa, look at this shot.
Here, your milk is ready. Give it a try.
Somehow Paimon got it down eventually, but Paimon feels lightheaded.
I think it's all right. It has quite a fascinating texture.
Your review seemed pretty positive, but Paimon still thinks there are better combinations.
Yeah, maybe because we used a sea lettuce thing that's of the souls of dead kids.
Taste is your key concern, yes?
Obviously, tasty food and drinks are some of life's most important pursuits.
Well said. If I could say the same was true for me, I believe I'd be a very content man.
In other words, you have too many other things to worry about?
Yes. No one has unlimited energy, and I try to conserve mine for the things that really count. To create some mental breathing room, I try not to overthink the less critical matters. Having my sister attend public events in my stead and having Toma as housekeeper has also been a great help and allowed me to focus.
We're just passing the time here though, right? Is there anything else to think about than what we're doing right now?
One or two things. Let's continue this discussion somewhere else. I noticed something before we left the Hiragi clan's residence.
You saw who Chisato was meeting?
No, it was just a small detail. I was curious to know their thoughts on the wedding, so I asked them about it. Naturally, they responded that all other clans are happy for the Hiragi clan. But that's not the truth.
What do you mean?
Hiragi Shinsuke is still in prison, meaning the Kanjo Commission is the least stable in the Tri-Commission. Hiragi Chisato is the sole remaining pillar of her clan, but now she plans to marry into the Kujo clan. If I belonged to one of the assisting clans to the Hiragis, I would not be feeling optimistic about the future. But they didn't mention a word about that. They simply said they were delighted for them. These are not unintelligent people. I highly doubt it is because they simply do not realize.
Weird. Guess it is a bit strange.
I imagine they didn't want to discuss family issues in front of outsiders. But still, the more I think back over that conversation, the more it doesn't sit right. Keep a close eye on them, Hisashi.
Yes, sir.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
This is one of my most trusted members of the Shumatsuban. He's been quietly watching out for us this whole time.
Merely doing my duty, sir.
Keep a close watch on the clan representatives we met today.
Well received. I'm on the case.
I'm on the case.
Oh, and I almost forgot. That milk I just had? Please order one more and deliver it to Toma.
Aw.
As you wish, sir.
Oh no, poor Toma.
Good luck, Toma.
Sir Kamisato, Lady Hiragi's previous engagement is now concluded. She's waiting for you in the courtyard.
Thank you kindly. Let's go and see Hiragi Chisato.
Let's. Oh my gosh, Paimon, get out of my way. Weird. There's always something weird going on in these quests. Like how A just phases through this banner. That's the power of an Archon. Oh, wait. Oh, it's over here. There she is.
Hi, nice to see you again, Chisato.
I heard that Sir Kamisato had brought some guests, but I didn't know it was you two.
It's been a while, Lady Hiragi. How have you been faring?
This is a rare privilege, Sir Kamisato. It is not often that I have the chance to meet you, let alone here in the comfort of my own home. I'm doing very well indeed, thank you. You must be so busy. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and congratulate Kamaji and I. It really means a lot.
But of course. The Tri-Commission are the servants of the Shogun, and we should look out for one another. In fact, we visited Sir Kujo just now. It's clear that he's very much looking forward to the wedding. Perhaps his joy is infectious, for I am now feeling rather elated myself. I sincerely wish you a joyful wedding and a blissful marriage.
Thank you for your kind words. This was not an easy decision to make. We will both have to work harder from now on. I'm sure the news will cause something of a stir. But come what may, we will stand as one and face whatever the future throws at us, together.
Sounds like things are pretty tough for you, Chisato.
Yes. To be honest, I'm still a little nervous about it all. But Kamaji has been so supportive. His promises have comforted me a lot.
It sounds like you have some considerable reservations, Lady Hiragi.
Yes. Well, there are so many things I need to consider. In case you were wondering, I was not actually entertaining VIPs just now. I was in fact meeting with one of the Kanjo Commission's officers, Shinojo.
Oh, really? Him?
Mm-hmm. He charged in all of a sudden and said that he had something very important to tell me. He didn't mince his words. Basically, he doesn't want me to marry Kamaji. He has always been a calm and contained person who never acts out of line. I was quite shocked to see him so agitated. But despite all that, what he was saying made a lot of sense. He thinks that now is a bad time for this wedding to happen. He pointed out that I am like the final pillar propping up my clan. If I marry into the Kujo clan, that pillar is taken away. There will no longer be a voice of authority in the Hiragi clan. And it could be a disastrous move for my personal image, too.
It's just two families becoming one big family, though, right? What's the big deal?
I don't know, Paimon, have you watched House of Cards?
Traditionally, in Inazuma, clan affiliation influences every facet of life. After the wedding, Lady Hiragi will belong to the Kujo clan. The Kanjo Commission's attitude toward you may undergo some significant changes thereafter.
Maybe Game of Thrones would be a better reference than House of Cards.
Precisely. This is a terrible thing to be saying, but I'm starting to have second thoughts. Maybe I went along with it all too easily. Maybe I allowed myself to be pushed into this. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I'm making my guests listen to me complaining.
No problem at all. The Yashiro Commission has a duty to listen to you. Now that I've heard your concerns, I should offer to help you as best I can. For instance, by helping you gather your thoughts on the matter. Now, we heard from Sir Kujo that his decision to tie the knot was prompted by a letter he received from you. But we've also heard that you did not write that letter. Sir Kujo thought that perhaps you were just being coy. Oh, dear. Perhaps I should have kept that part to myself.
What? But that was... It was just a prop in his playful proposal, wasn't it? It was clearly purpose-designed, what with all the fancy lettering and so on.
Fancy lettering, you say? So I am to understand that had it not been for this letter, you two may not have chosen this moment to be wed?
When it comes down to it... Yes, I think so. Oh, do you mean to say that this letter is not what I thought it to be?
Sir Kujo maintains that the letter was penned by your hand.
Huh? But then... How did...
Either way, it's wonderful to see how much you both trust one another. In that sense, you could say that the origin of the letter is ultimately not of great importance.
My brow is furrowed.
Who knows? Perhaps Sir Kujo was the one being coy. After all, he had no particular reason to be forthcoming with us about the details of his playful proposal.
I understand. As you say, ultimately, the origin of the letter doesn't matter. But my position does matter. Kamaji and I thought that we needn't worry about anything that lies ahead, because we can face it all together. But now, I think I should give it some more thought.
Marriage is the most important decision of your life. Don't let yourself regret it. It is also part of the Yashiro Commission's job to help people through difficult times. I say this as an advocate for you personally, and for the Hiragi clan. Please, do not be compelled by circumstances to make any decision that goes against your will. To be together with the one you love is a sacred thing. It is my earnest wish that both of you may enjoy a bright and beautiful future, not a bittersweet one.
I'll take to heart every word you have said to me. I can't thank you enough, Sir Kamisato. I'll think very carefully about your advice.
All that matters is that you follow your heart. Since you'll be needing some time to think things over, we will excuse ourselves now.
Oh, wait. Let me see you out.
We're already
Thank you,
outside.
Lady Hiragi, but there will be no need. Traveler, let's find somewhere to talk.
Who would... Hey, we share a voice actress. You can definitely tell it. You can definitely tell it's the same VA. But Anne's voice for A, Makoto, the Shogun, and Chisato, it's all you can tell it's the same person, but it's I don't know. Is it the her pronunciation? Not pronunciation, but like, especially her and Shogun. Very versatile with the nuances, yeah. Especially her and the Shogun. It's like the same person, but more strict, which makes sense because it's literally the set, like the character is the same person.
On stormy days, the people of Inazuma chant Kuwabara, Kuwabara. The account given in the book, Treasured Tales, is largely an accurate one.
It's like slightly softer, a little bit more, not as, for lack of a better word, robotic. Lol. Oh my gosh, my muscle memory, it wants me, when I'm trying to run places, my muscle memory just switches to character number 4 and then throw out the skill. Where are we going? Over here.
Hiragi Chisato is on a totally different page than Kujo Kamaji.
Koba, help me run.
Hayato, why did you give her such vague suggestions? Couldn't you just have told her what you'd do in her position? Because Paimon's pretty sure you have an idea.
I've said everything I can, given the Yashiro Commission's stance. Interfering too much with other commissions' domestic issues will only create trouble. The more I think about it, the stranger this all seems. But Hiragi Chisato has yet to see it. We must be vigilant.
Strange? In what way?
Someone wants Hiragi Chisato to be married as soon as possible, and if my guess is right, it is someone from within the Kanjo Commission.
That makes most sense.
This person is presumably also responsible for the mysterious and misleading letter. Think about this. A lowly officer is greatly worried about Hiragi Chisato's future, while the heads of the supporting clans ostensibly have no concern at all. It doesn't add up. When someone's words and actions do not match, you need to infer their intentions from their behavior.
So is someone trying to get Chiragi Hisato in trouble?
Yes. It's a smart strategy. Far superior to the one adopted by the Tenryou Commission's Takatsukasa clan. Even had the forged letter failed and been seen for what it was, there would have been no repercussions. They could simply have explained it away as a misguided but well-meaning matchmaking attempt by a member of the family. But if the letter were to achieve its goal, as it has so far, the perpetrator would successfully weaken the Hiragi clan without ever having to lift a finger against them, all under the guise of simply encouraging a wedding. With Hiragi Chisato having married into the Kujo clan and the head of the Hiragi clan in prison, challenges to the Hiragi clan's leadership would begin to emerge throughout the ranks of the Kanjo Commission. Eventually, another clan would take the Hiragi clan's place.
There is no evidence, but it's a good theory. A game theory!
Actually, we have evidence. His name is Shinojo.
Shinojo?
He should be back by now.
Yes, sir.
That's the second time you've done that. Paimon, Paimon cannot deal with this.
I don't know, Paimon. It's Paimon? Paimon? I don't know, Paimon. It's almost like he's a ninja.
Did they take one of the Kanjo Commission officers away?
Yes. His name is Shinojo.
He's a shadow in the night. Paimon, I misspoke.
As I expected. They cannot afford to let this opportunity pass them by. They have to act now while the Hiragi clan is at its weakest. Hiragi Chisato had been persuaded by Kujo Kamaji, and the wedding was sure to go ahead. But after Chisato's meeting with Shinojo, she began to have second thoughts. In their eyes, Officer Shinojo has interfered with their plan.
But why did they suspect him and not us?
Someone was eavesdropping on our conversation with Chisato the entire time. That's why I was a little reserved.
No way. Whew. Lucky Paimon didn't say anything stupid. But Chisato got what you meant about the letter though, right?
I think so. But whoever is behind this will not allow their plan to fail now. They will not be inclined to respect Hiragi Chisato's own wishes. Her stance was so passive that she was easily manipulated, treated like a pawn, with even her marriage becoming a battleground for political power play. Despite all of this, she still believed that a happy future was awaiting her. When she formally marries into the Kujo clan, she will lose her title as daughter of the Hiragi clan, her position in the Kanjo Commission, and above all, her independence.
Marriage is such a trap.
We've got to stop her.
Easier said than done. The perpetrators are manipulating everything from the shadows, letting unsuspecting pawns do their work. This is what makes their approach so smart. We, meanwhile, are out in the open. If we attempt to stop this wedding from happening, we will become the villains of the story and face immense public backlash.
So what are we gonna do?
At this stage, if the perpetrators wish to maintain control over the situation, their only option is to come out from the shadows and bare their fangs. I will wait for that moment to arrive. But first things first, we must go and rescue Shinojo. He has done nothing wrong and does not deserve to be punished. Tell me where Shinojo is. We'll head off right now.
Oh, I forgot she has the catch. Let me switch that back to the Favonian. Wait, hold on, hang on. Now it's level 70 with a lot more ER. Actually, yeah, I will keep that on her. Oh wait, hang on. Where am I walking? Why am I walking? Oh, his Japanese voice actor is really good. Where am I going over here? Whoa, an Oculus that I missed. Where? I mean, several Oculus that I've missed in this region.
Stop this at once.
It's the Yashiro Commissioner. Well, we take orders from our master. No one else.
Really? Then please, excuse me.
Trial! Oh, he's a swordsman.
Get them.
Oh, he's got the cool sheathing animation too.
Cascade.
Ooh. Hydro. Wow, what the? That was cool.
Illusion shattered.
Wait, five, not 4. Weird, that's his charge attack.
Blast. Let's go. We must report to Master right away.
Hey, get back here!
No need to follow them. We need bait to catch the fish anyway. Leave them be. I think I saw a key fall to the ground during the fight. Let's free Shinojo first.
Oh, works well with his sister because Ayaka is cryo.
But in all the chaos, it must have been kicked to one side. Where did it end up?
What the? It's a tanuki? Oh, don't tell Paimon that the tanuki took it!
Let's follow it and see.
You got nothing to say right now?
Oh, thank the gods you're here. Please help me.
Alright, fine. Where did he go? Where did this thing go? Blind squirrel. Maybe outside. No, it's inside. Now where did you go? Wait, I hear him. There he is. Oh my gosh, didn't mean to do that.
Gods, you're here.
Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to do that. Down. There we go.
Thank you. Thank you. It was terrifying. They said they were gonna throw the cage into the sea with me still inside. Oh, wait. You have to listen to me. Lady Chisato's wedding. It's all part of a scheme. Someone's trying to use the wedding for their own ends.
Calm down, Shinojo. It's okay. We know about all that.
Huh?
Our suspicions were roused to this possibility, and so far, everything is unfolding rather as we expected. Those behind this plan are not going to give up easily. Their next move is imminent. We must devise sufficient countermeasures.
Yashiro Commissioner, you're personally going to take action?
This situation has consequences for the whole Tri-Commission, and the stability of all Inazuma is at stake. My hitherto neutral stance ends now.
Hitherto.
The almighty Shogun has always despised these pathetic power games. As a commissioner, I am a servant of the Shogun, and it is therefore my duty to handle these tiresome matters on her behalf.
That's true.
Shinojo, don't return to your post yet. Find somewhere safe and stay hidden. Traveler, Paimon, let's get out of here.
Okay.
Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commissioner, I hear you showed up here with no explanation and attacked my men. You wouldn't happen to be carrying out some sort of secret mission, now would you?
I don't know. Are you?
I heard that someone was taking the law into their own hands. As a responsible official of Inazuma, I could not in good conscience stand idly by. Shinojo may be your retainer, but the law does not grant you the right to abuse him.
Abuse? Nonsense. I was just teaching him a lesson. Out of nowhere, a low-ranking officer decides to barge in on Lady Hiragi and start spouting out the most absurd and insulting nonsense one can imagine. A truly egregious loss of decorum. I dare say, the poor lady was terrified.
So, you're saying that you know absolutely nothing of the reasons for his actions? Because otherwise, why would you describe it as out of nowhere?
Two people from two different clans are getting married. That's all there is to it. And yet this young gentleman took it upon himself to fabricate a nonsensical disaster story around it. How should I know what he was thinking?
Yoshiko Suka channel, thank you for the follow and the first time chat. Hello, welcome. Welcome aboard.
Even if she marries into the Kujo clan, Lady Hiragi will always be the daughter of the Hiragi clan and the most distinguished member of the Kanjo Commission. We are, and always will be, her loyal assistants. It's our duty to see that she never has to worry about anything. Loyalty and duty are our guiding principles. Not only did this guard show no regard for either, he went out of his way to upset our lady. How could one do such a thing?
Easily, he just did it.
Even if we put it down to a rare moment of impulsivity. I have to say, I'm surprised to see one of such noble standing as yourself rushing to his defense.
Darn it! This guy is good. Annoyingly good.
He's a slime ball, but he's also difficult to... He is difficult to argue against, but he's a slime ball.
Funny. I'm suddenly reminded of an anecdote I'd like to share with you.
Oh, great.
There's not been a dull moment since I took up my post in the Yashiro Commission. Every day I've been exposed to new and fascinating things. For instance, a merchant from abroad once told me about a curious kind of bird with the most extraordinarily long tongue. So long, in fact, that you can tie 2 knots in the portion of it that extends out of its beak.
That's disgusting.
I'm sure someone as erudite as yourself could be able to guess what people do with these unusual avians.
Keep them as pets.
You'd think, wouldn't you? But there's a catch. You see, this bird is of no use to humans whatsoever, and certainly doesn't make a suitable pet. If you catch one, the best thing you can do is actually cut its tongue off and throw it out of the window. The reason they give is this. The longest tongue has the most to say, but don't be deceived as it chirps away, lest the song it sings lead you astray.
I say, Yashiro Commissioner, are you here simply to mock the Kanjo Commission?
Yes.
Far from it. In my mind, the Kanjo Commission is made up of honorable individuals, upright and forthright, conscientious and loyal. It is unbecoming of such people to resort to lies, deception, and filibustering, all as part of a plan to remove Lady Hiragi from her position in the Kanjo Commission.
Yashiro Commissioner, please don't make accusations without any evidence.
The evidence is standing right in front of me, is it not? I have a credible witness who can confirm you were quick to try and make him disappear as soon as he said something that you did not like.
He also didn't deny what he said. He's just like, you've got no proof. And that was it. He didn't say, no, I didn't do that. Or...
Ugh, dear me. I can't believe the Grand Matsura clan is now represented by someone with less of a sense of loyalty than even an ordinary servant. You studied hard and took a government position, only to make it to where you are now just to play these petty power games behind the scenes. I'm not sure whether it's because you're smart enough to play the system, or too foolish to know any better. In your years of service to the Shogun, not only have you managed to glean nothing good from the people around you, you have also let yourself be blinded by self-interest. And now you have ruined your once bright future. I'm not angry, Mr. Matsura.
I'm just
I
disappointed.
Just feel sorry for you.
And I feel sorry. Virnya, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, but welcome for the first time chat. Thank you for the first time chat, and welcome.
Is that right? Then tell me, if you're so bright, what exactly do you think you can do to me?
I don't know, break your legs.
This is at most a Kanjo Commission issue. We'll handle this amongst ourselves. You are reaching rather outside of your bounds, Yashiro Commissioner. If you seek to involve yourself in other clans' affairs, might I be so bold then, as to question your motives in doing so? I think you are simply opposed to an alliance between the Kanjo Commission and Tenryo Commission, because the new balance of power in the Tri-Commission would be a threat to you personally. So you come here with an elaborate excuse to try and break up this marriage.
So, that's how you view it. Well, I have to admit, you clearly are far more talented than I at monitoring the power balance within the Tri-Commission.
Let me be crystal clear. This wedding is going to happen, and nothing is going to change that. The notices have already been sent out. All of Inazuma City knows about it now. Most of the public weren't aware that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato were courting. But you can bet it's all anybody's talking about now. Once the notices go out, that's it. The wedding is a sure thing, even if it hasn't happened just yet.
You could not have picked a more sus way to say that, though. Like...
I see. It seems like I was wrong.
So suddenly we see eye to eye?
I had expected you to at least be smarter than most. But it seems that I was gravely mistaken.
Got him.
Kamisato Ayato! You... How dare you!
You've made your move. Now, I suppose it's time I made mine.
What do you mean?
Do you seriously think this marriage will bring the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryo Commission together? Isn't it at all possible that the Kanjo Commission becomes marginalized as a consequence of this union?
And thank you for the follow, Vernya. Vrin. Okay, let me try to pronounce this correctly once. Vernya, thank you.
Goodness me.
Goodness me.
Well, I've learned a great deal from talking to you. That will be all for now. If you would excuse me, I shall take my leave.
Smooth talker.
Hey! What was all that? Paimon didn't follow at all.
They had their scheme, but fortunately I was prepared. As I said, they ended up coming out from the shadows and revealing themselves. Let's see how things are in Inazuma City. Then, I'll take you through the details of my plan.
The truth is also a lie. Check out the current situation using the silly bulletin board. Using the city bulletin board. What the hell was that?
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Oh, never mind. It was my wife getting home. Jeez Louise. Holy crap. Just heard like a thump downstairs. hasn't happened in a while that my wife returning home has jump scared me. Whoa, we hit 660! Bizzard1, thank you for the follow, and thank you for getting us over to 660 followers on Twitch. Holy crap. Thank you. Let's get some nuts in chat for that. Another milestone broken.
If you ever want to trade tactics,
I know,
I'm always
Beto.
ready.
I know, Beto. Thoughts on the Ayato drippies? It's one of my favorite designs, honestly. Where is he? There he is. It's like a white suit. I had a white tux for my wedding, actually, so I greatly appreciate it. Looks very nice. Okay, the bulletin board. What are you pointing at? Look at this adventurer just pointing at it.
Look at this. The daughter of the Kanjo Commission's Hiragi clan and the master of the Tenryo Commission's Kujo clan are getting married.
Sounds like an all-around perfect match, don't you think?
For sure. I'm just surprised. It seems very sudden. I hadn't heard a single word about it until now.
Good luck to them, I say. I'm sure it must have been a hard decision.
Looks like the wedding is definitely going ahead.
It's still too early to make that conclusion. Our adversary wants to push this marriage past the point of no return. However, we can still beat them at their own game. But only if Kujo Kamaji is willing to help us.
I wonder if they'll go anywhere nice for their honeymoon. Maybe somewhere outside Inazuma.
I hear Leo Harbor is nice this time of year.
Ugh, don't tell me that you're thinking of adventuring in another nation again.
I hear Sumeru is nice this time of year. What you doing there, Beto? Oh my gosh, okay. I'm gonna switch to, I'm annoying myself doing that now. I'm gonna switch to Law and Order. 4, skill, there we go, now I'm running. Now we're running. What an interesting plot and setting for a quest. Very different than the other ones that we've done.
Take it easy.
Law and Order. Oh yeah, here, it's been a minute. It's been a bit, not character archive. It's been a bit since I've showed off my parties. And we've gotten a lot of new viewers since then. I have, Beto's my favorite character. And so this is just a Beto team because this is me just like throwing, I'll just test out 3 supports. Not that Shogun is necessarily a support. Using Beto as an on-field DPS and Shogun as support is hilarious. But I just cycle between 3 supports to be like, okay, what is the combination of 3 other characters that can give me the excuse to use Beto as an on-field DPS? And then this team is kind of my go-to for doing damage, like my go-to boss one, where it's a version of the Rational team, of the Raiden National team. So I call it Irrational because it's Bennett, Yelan, and Kazuha. I have a Hyper Bloom team, Sniper Bloom, Zhongli as a shielder, and then Shinobu, Xingqiu, and Nahida. Law and Order because of Yanfei and Zhongli, and then Shinobu, Yelan for supports in there as well. Ride the Lightning is my Taser team, which I really enjoy using this one. I explored a lot of the desert, or a lot of my desert exploring has been done with my Taser team with Sucrose there to swirl it. Where's my super suit? Is my Freeze team. I intend on pulling for Shenhe on Chronicled Wish, and she'll probably replace Kaya. Team Dandelion is just the starters. With Ether even being Animo Traveler. Spray bottles, Mono Hydro. Mono Electro is Mjolnir with Fischl. Mono Pyro, Flameo Hotman. Bonus points if you got that reference. Great show, one of my favorites. I was there from day 1. Mono Animo. Animano with a level 20 Hazo in there as well. I haven't leveled him past 20 for some reason. Medical Harem is just a team full of healers. And then my wife's favorites. Some of my wife's favorite characters. Yao Yao and Sayu can be switched out because she likes both Yao Yao and Sayu in equal parts. But we pulled Yao Yao recently, so she's in there right now. But I did not pull for Mavuika. I would love to, but I am saving up for, because I plan on trying to, for those of you who are new, I'm trying to go through Genshin in the most organic way I can. And so I'm not going to go to Natlan or Fontaine just for materials. So if I pulled Mavuika, I wouldn't be able to get her past 40. But I am saving up for, I can't decide whether, like, I'll use trials to decide which one I'll pull on, but phase 2 will be Arlecchino and Madame Buttons. And I can't decide, like, I'll use that to decide whether I want to pull on Buttons or Arlecchino. But those are the ones that I'm saving up wishes for, and Shenhe as well in Chronicled. So, yeah, welcome everyone.
Welcome. I just heard that the news of my wedding has been officially announced. It seems so sudden. I wasn't ready yet.
Yeah, about that. It's kinda complicated.
I see. So someone's trying to take advantage of our marriage.
If you proceed with the wedding, the repercussions for you are likely to be minimal. But we must take Lady Hiragi's situation into consideration.
I've previously considered this possibility. But in the end, we're getting married for true love. and I've promised her that I'll do everything in my power to protect her.
I understand where you're coming from, but to be frank, she should not need your protection. Or, to put it another way, you have tacitly admitted that Lady Hiragi will need your help to get through the hard times ahead, which perhaps suggests that, deep down, you realize all she stands to lose. I don't mean to criticize you. It is natural to want to protect our loved ones. You're an intelligent and gentle person, and I'm sure you would have been able to think about this more objectively were you not so emotionally involved in the situation. I'm sure you admire Lady Hiragi for being the independent, gentle, resilient, and strong-willed person she is. For the sake of marrying you, this wonderful woman will become someone who has to depend on you for the rest of her life. Are you really okay with that?
I love her with all my heart, and would do anything to make her happy. That's why I cannot abide to see her suffer or be manipulated by other people. Yashiro, Commissioner, you're right. It was naive and selfish of me to take things this far. But it's too late now, isn't it? There are notices everywhere.
I have a plan, but it needs a villain.
Ooh, I can be a villain. Hell yeah.
Sir Kujo, in order for my plan to work, you and I must both play the role of antagonists. But it is not without its risks. Are you willing to help?
If there's a way to salvage this, then let's hear it.
I've told the people at the Kanjo Commission that the marriage isn't going to unify the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryou Commission. On the contrary, it's a terrible idea that will marginalize the Kanjo Commission. The context for this is that they are planning to use this marriage to bring down the Hiragi clan, and the key to their success is coming up against no resistance to the marriage from the Tenryou Commission. But what if we were to imagine for a moment that since the affairs of the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryou Commission has been planning to make a move against the weakened Kanjo Commission? The only reason you have been hesitant to act since taking over the Tenryou Commission is because you care about Lady Hiragi's feelings. And so, your plan is to liaise with the Yashiro Commission to marry her and bring her out of the Kanjo Commission as soon as possible. Once that is achieved, as the person in charge of the Tenryou Commission, you no longer have any reason to hesitate.
I see. This is an ingenious plan. It takes advantage of the situation perfectly.
Interesting. This will make Hiragi oh my gosh, I cannot talk. Hiragi Chisato indispensable.
Exactly. Our purpose is to change Lady Hiragi's position from an unnecessary burden to an indispensable asset. By doing so, we can even strengthen her position in the Kanjo Commission. Once our adversaries realize how the network of connections behind the scenes really looks, they'll do their utmost to stop this wedding from happening. Then, we simply leave them to clear up the mess they've created.
Got it.
So the network of connections?
Oh my gosh, Paimon.
This is all way too complicated for Paimon. Can you just tell us what you need us to do?
Who do I need? Whose legs do I need to break? I'm good at that.
We have to make sure that the behind-the-scenes story comes to the attention of our dear friends in the Kanjo Commission. Matsura, with whom I spoke earlier, will now be fearing the worst. No doubt he'll be on the lookout for the first sign of a crisis. In that case, he will almost certainly have placed informants throughout Inazuma City. What we need to do is to use these informants as a breeding ground for our fake intel. Sir Kujo, there are certain things that I need you to attend to personally.
All right.
It's almost time. My ninja has located one of the informants. Let's go and see if he'll take the bait.
You're still too young, Sonny. I tell you. Inazuma not the same as it once was. Back in my day. He's a femboy. What are you guys talking about? Oh, Venti. Oh wait, hang on. Did I get my encounter points? The rest of my encounter points? I did. Hold that thought.
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete.
One of these days, I'll let her finish a sentence. Add asterisk. Gimme. Thank you for complete. Gimme primos.
Take it easy.
Just as I planned.
That person is one of Matsura's informants. Let's follow him. Be careful not to get seen.
Oh my gosh, these mandatory stealth sections are... I'm like a shadow in the night. No one
Did you
can
see that?
me.
Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
Either just looks so goofy when he's stealthing. Hey, where do you think you're going? I'll use this guy for cover.
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious.
Put your face in that rock.
The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. How was that too far away? He ran off.
That person is one of Matsura's.
Yeah, I know. Just talk.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
He's getting further and further away. Don't run from me. I'll hide in these flowers.
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious.
I've got you right in my
The news
sights.
is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
Hey, he did not. He's right there.
As expected. Let's follow him.
Wow! It's like the whole Tenryo Commission is here.
Okay, we did it. For those of you who weren't there, when we were doing the Mondstadt quest and there was that mandatory stealth part to steal the Holy Lyre, I didn't even see. My brain was so head empty. I didn't even see. There's just 5 people. I didn't even see the crouch option there. I just sprinted through the downstairs of the chapel and just ran into where the Holy Lyre was.
Excuse me, has something happened on this road?
I'm a businessman passing through, and it's a little disconcerting to see this place so heavily guarded.
Ah, please don't be alarmed. As I'm sure you've heard, the wedding of Sir Kujo Kamaji and Lady Hiragi Chisato will take place any day now. Sir Kujo decided to send for Lady Hiragi ahead of time and have her live in Inazuma City during the run-up to the wedding.
I see.
We are here to clear the way for Lady Hiragi. Not just us either. You'll see more Tenryou Commission members as you go further along. We're all here for the same duty.
Duty.
Isn't this a little excessive?
Sir Kujo holds Lady Hiragi in the highest regard and wants to treat her with the utmost respect from beginning to end.
I understand. Sorry to disturb your work.
You better be. You butterbeans.
Drat. It's exactly as Master feared. They say they're here to guard the road, but really they're poised to attack if Master doesn't allow Lady Hiragi to leave Rito. Wait, no. If Lady Hiragi does leave, they'll have all the more reason to strike. But we're in no state to defend against a Tenryou Commission attack. I must tell Master right away.
Meow.
He ran off again.
He looked like he'd seen the... I already got, like, she said he ran off. My brain immediately was like, no, we're not in the stealth mission anymore. Now he realizes how serious the situation is.
That should do it. The seeds have been sown. In this atmosphere, mounting suspicion will nurture fear among the Kangjo Commission. Now, we wait patiently for it to grow and ferment. The calm before the storm is always the part that unsettles people the most.
Are they really gonna own up and apologize just like that?
If you're curious to find out, you can visit the Hiragi clan in Rito in a couple of days. I have some other business to attend to, so I won't be spending any more time on this situation. In any case, we've made our move. It's only a matter of time before they give up and surrender.
Why so confident?
This is not my first time. Well then, goodbye for now. I truly hope that things will work out in Hiragi Chisato's best interests.
He left kind of abruptly. Are things really gonna turn out like he predicted?
I'm still a little worried about Chisato.
I'm on too. Well, let's go to Rito again in 2 days.
2 days. Wait for 2 days. I am just gonna skip time, actually. Boop, boop. I'm just gonna stand in this field for 48 whole hours. Hydration reminder. Everyone drink water. Oh yeah, I also missed the chests in the Mondstadt stealth mission. All the chests that were in there, underneath the cathedral. I just sprinted through. I don't know what I was doing. Oh, there's a teleport right by the objective. Those 20 primos that I missed out. you'll never get, Connery. How do you feel? Those 20 primos will be the make or break for Father or Buttons.
These people from the Tenryou Commission have been here for days now.
I guess they're here to pick up Lady Hiragi. But why would it be taking so long?
I heard that the Kanjo Commission suddenly said they don't want Lady Hiragi to leave. To be honest, I'd be hesitant if I were her. A crowd this size comes to Rito? Who knows what they could be planning?
Shh, stay quiet. Someone might hear you.
Oh, right. Sorry. How did things get to this point?
Fingers crossed he comes to whatever, to Rito. Oh, she probably said to Rito.
Hello. How may I help?
What you doing?
We arrived here 2 days ago to escort Lady Hiragi to Inazuma City. Sir Kujo Kamaji gave us very strict orders, so we have to obey. but every time we attempt to receive the bride, the Hiragi clan always finds an excuse to delay things. Since we haven't fulfilled our duties yet, we decided to stay in Rito until Lady Hiragi is ready to come with us.
People suspect something's wrong.
We apologize. It was not our intention to stay here so long. We promise our presence here will not impact ordinary people's lives. We can only hope that the leaders of the Hiragi clan will start to cooperate soon. If this stalemate continues, who knows? Sir Kujo might give us orders to be less accommodating.
Well then.
How much longer does your master plan to hold them off?
I have no idea. We're stuck in limbo here. Master's been very on edge these past few days. He gets irate over the smallest things and is suspicious of everything. He's been yelling at me a lot. I understand that he's anxious, but I mean, what can we do? I've told him before, never cross the Yashiro Commissioner.
Yeah, good advice. With him, you just know that whatever he's doing, a lot of preparation has gone into it. If Lady Hiragi is really taken away, then what will the Tenryou Commission do? And what will the Yashiro Commission do?
Maybe we should tell Master to discuss things with Lady Hiragi.
Hiragi Chisato is now at the center of every conversation in Rito. By now, the Kanjo Commission probably knows how important she is. But what about what she thinks? Oh, let's go and see.
Well, there she is. She's right up front.
Oh, Traveler! I assume you've heard about everything that's been going on out there. What on earth is happening?
Don't worry, we can explain everything. So, what happened was...
Hold on. Someone might be eavesdropping. Let me go break their
After the
leg.
Tenryou Commission arrived, they suddenly became alarmed. They keep having secretive discussions and won't allow me to have any direct contact with the Tenryou Commission. I never would have thought that this was Sir Kamisato's plan. Now it all makes sense.
Since we last met, have you made up your mind?
I'm sorry. I haven't. Maybe there's no right or wrong decision. Maybe everything would be easier if I simply didn't have the choice. I used to tell myself things like this to avoid having to think about it. But once I saw the notices appearing out of nowhere on the streets, signaling that the wedding was confirmed, I didn't feel reassured at all. Instead, I felt a great sense of regret. I keep thinking back to what Sir Kamisato said. This is supposed to be my bright and beautiful future. But what if it's not?
Don't rush into important things.
I can happily accept that if someone was trying to take advantage of my marriage, I should absolutely refuse to go through with it. But that's not the answer I'm looking for. And also, now that things have escalated to this point, it will be tricky to resolve.
Ah, Lady Hiragi, here you are. You scared me for a second. I thought you'd gone missing. You... Wait, you're the ones who were with the Yashiro Commissioner that day.
No.
What do you think you're doing here? Are you trying to convince Lady Hiragi to leave?
Calm down. They're my friends. They're just here to visit me.
Friends? Are you sure? Just friends? Lady Hiragi, I told you already, these are exceptional circumstances. You need to be more vigilant in everything you do. You are extremely important to us, and to the entire Kanjo Commission.
I'm gonna feed this guy to Paimon if he doesn't shut up.
Who's to say they don't have a hidden agenda?
If you want to accuse us of trying to abduct her, just come out and say it.
You're acting far less dignified than when we last met.
Don't be rude. You've been very highly strung lately, seeing everything as a threat.
You won't even follow Lady Hiragi's orders now?
Listen to me. I know all the ins and outs of everything that's happened so far. His arrival might well be your very last chance to fix this. The present state of affairs in Rito shows me that the situation has escalated well past the point where you could hope to control it. If this deadlock continues any longer, we will have nothing to gain and much to lose. This is not an order. All I need you to do is give me an explanation and take responsibility for the situation.
Understood, my lady. I shall discuss with the others right away.
Stomps off, malding.
Good job, Chisato. You handled that well.
I was so nervous. But I thought things are now so critical that I should at least give it a try. And it worked remarkably well.
That's what I call a voice of authority. I feel like she's much less of a pushover than people. Like, I feel like everyone thinks that she's a pushover and just like bends to everyone else's will. I feel like that's like she's much stronger willed than people give her credit for.
Yes, well, let's wait and see what happens. I hope they provide a satisfactory response.
Comes back with his tail between it. He
We
has a
had
tail?
Serious discussion and reflected on our mistakes. In all honesty, no one can handle the weight of the situation here. Everyone is besides themselves with worry. It'll drive us mad if it continues any longer. I'm so sorry. My actions were radical and duplicitous. I was selfish and ignored the greater good. And then I left the situation to fester. Would you please give us a second chance? For my lady's sake, please give the Conjo Commission another chance.
It's no use talking to me. I'm just head empty ether. I'm not even from here. You'll have to talk to Kamisato Ayato.
I suppose you're right. The only person who can change the Tenryo Commission's mind will be the Yashiro Commissioner. We'll head off to the Kamisato estate shortly and beseech him to help us with the utmost sincerity. Lady Hiragi, might I ask you to join us? You are the most important person. Without you, we have no other way.
Well, at least he admitted that they fricked up. I felt similarly about Raman when he was like, all right, well, I admit it, we fricked up.
By the way, aren't you a good friend of the Yashiro Commissioner?
No, I'm the Lord of Geo.
Please put in some good words for me.
My back. I'm back.
Yashiro Commissioner, I'm sure you've heard the news. The Tenryo Commission has now occupied Rito, refusing to leave until we hand Lady Hiragi over to them. I realize I have greatly offended you with my atrocious actions, and I realize also that this must sound like the very height of absurdity. But please, have mercy, good sir.
I'm sorry, Mr. Matsura. I'm exceptionally busy and have but a moment to spare before my next engagement. I fear this leaves no time for small talk. So please, if you would be so kind, get straight to the point.
I know our apology means nothing to you, but we really have nothing else left to offer by this point. I'm terribly sorry. Everyone in the entire Conjo Commission now realizes the gravity of this situation. Lady Hiragi is indispensable to us. We promise to always support her. So, would it be at all possible for you to talk to Sir Kujo once more, on our behalf?
You make it sound so easy. The Tri-Commission will be ridiculed by the public if we choose to withdraw the notices now and eat our words. What do you plan to do about this? To lose face for the Tri-Commission is to bring shame to Her Excellency. Are you and your associates ready to face the thunderous wrath of the almighty Shogun?
I mean, I've done it before.
We'll take full responsibility. We'll publish a new notice and hold a conference to explain the situation. We will make sure that the public knows this was all a huge misunderstanding. We'll do everything we can to minimize the impact. Everything we can.
Master Matsura, you should have known it would come to this. Whatever were you thinking? But the Tri-Commission must always put the interests of Inazuma first, regardless of what Sir Kujo and I may feel at this present moment. If the situation in Rito is left to fester any further, things may get out of control. But Lady Hiragi and the inhabitants of Rito are innocent.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt, but I glanced over to chat and saw Pelegrin and Monday's chats just now. Thank you for spreading your Sino influence far, Pelegrin. I appreciate it.
If we fail to contain the situation promptly, the rumor mill will wreak havoc on the Tri-Commission's reputation. Try keeping a pet bird. You'll see what I mean. Songbirds who know how to hold a tune can be very pleasant to listen to, but they can also become irritating if they don't know when to stop. And as for the ones with excessively long tongues, well, they're so insufferable that they can't be kept as pets at all. But it doesn't take a moment to cut out their tongues and silence them for good.
Yes, I understand.
I've listened to your concerns, and I'll talk to Sir Kujo for you. But I can't guarantee that he will change his mind.
I understand. Thank you for your help, Yashiro Commissioner.
All right, you ought to return now. I'm sure you have a sizable mess to deal with back in the Kanjo Commission.
Okay, then please excuse me. Thank you once again, Commissioner.
Bye-bye.
Ah, yes, Lady Hiragi. I have something to tell you. Would you mind?
Oh? Why, of course. Sir Kamisato, you became a completely different person just now. It felt so intense.
Unruly servants like him need to be severely reprimanded. As a commissioner, the almighty Shogun trusts me to do her will. I did as I should.
Whoa, hello, lighting.
But now, I'd like to take off my commissioner hat and share a personal story with you.
Oh, please. I'd love to hear it.
You must have heard that the Kamisato clan once went through an extremely difficult period. My father worked incredibly hard to compensate for the grave errors made by the Kamisato clan long ago and restore our reputation. The work took a toll on his health and ultimately led to his untimely demise. My mother loved him dearly. She passed soon after. This sudden turn of events dealt a heavy blow to the Ashiro Commission. Behind the scenes, things became very unstable. Everyone thought that the Kamisato clan had lost power. That made my sister and me nothing but burdens, hindering the ambitions of others. It may sound preposterous now, but I assure you that is the truth of what the Ashiro Commission has been through.
Huh. Pretty similar to how the Kanjo Commission is now.
Back then, I had no choice but to accept the position I was in. While I desperately looked around for powerful supporters, I endured smear campaigns and attempts to exploit me. I had no other choice. I had to honor my parents' dying wishes, and I also had a young sister to take care of. I didn't mind what became of me, but my family. No one can ever be allowed to trample over my precious family. Fortunately, I persisted, and the Kamisato clan was able to survive this storm.
I think I now know where my sense of loss and confusion was coming from. Shinojo once told me that he saw what was in me in a way that no one else did. That's why he couldn't bear to see me live the rest of my life depending on someone else. I thought the reason I felt unsettled was because of uncertainty over getting married. But the fact is, it's because I felt too young and inexperienced to handle the situation facing me.
The reason why Sir Kujo was able to face the prospect of marriage so confidently is because he's prepared for anything.
That's it. The situation I'm facing now is the same one he faced back then. When his clan was in crisis, he bravely drew his blade and challenged the almighty Shogun. And now, It is time for me to make a stand and become my own person.
Well said. I'm sure once you have grown and gained confidence, your father will be able to let go and allow you to decide how you want to live the rest of your life. It might not sound exciting, but this kind of personal growth is a necessary step in the pursuit of true happiness.
And I'm sure I can get there. I will use this as an opportunity to take over the responsibilities of the Hiragi clan. I'll think about marriage again after everything is more settled. This puts less pressure on Kamaji, and means I can support and protect myself without having to worry about becoming a burden or dependent on someone else.
My best wishes to both of you were and remain heartfelt. When the time comes for the wedding to go ahead, I will come to congratulate you once more.
Thank you, Sir Kamisato. I am grateful for everything you have shared with me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lot to deal with back home.
I bet. Jeez.
Take care, Lady Hiragi. I'm confident that on your return, you will find your Kanjo Commission associates most receptive to your instruction.
Yes, in fact, my recent experience suggests the same. Thank you once again.
She really has the air of a leader now.
She does have a lot in common with Kamaji.
Hats off to you too, sir. Everyone thought there was no way out until you pulled that super smart strategy out of nowhere.
In fact, counter-checking is a perfectly common maneuver in the game of chess. Our rival this time was easy to deal with. He was smart, but short-sighted, and sloppy in his execution. This outcome is entirely within my expectation.
Even so, Paimon could never come up with a plan that cunning in a whole lifetime.
Ether just nods.
It's kind of a relief to see that Chisato has decided to set the Hiragi clan straight.
I agree. Stability in Inazuma benefits me as well. I wasn't about to pass up an opportunity to make less trouble for myself.
Speaking about your stands, you weren't in this just to help Chisato, were you?
Well, the fact is that I am first and foremost the Yashiro Commissioner. Perhaps for Master Matsura, power is his life's pursuit. But for me, nothing matters more than the stability of Inazuma. A stable nation is the prerequisite for a stable Yashiro Commission. Only then can the Kamisato clan and the other Yashiro Commission clans have a peaceful existence. But human desire will always be a factor in the equation. This is not the first situation of its kind, nor will it be the last. All I have tried to do is make sure the three parties to the Tri-Commission serve to restrain each other. Stasis is not the only form of stability. A balance of power leaving no room for maneuver achieves the same end.
Balance of power. Mutual restraint.
Another positive outcome is that everyone recognizes how important Lady Hiragi is now. I think I did her a sizable favor in that regard. Dealing with the Hiragi clan will be much easier for her than navigating a new and unfamiliar one.
There were so many things at play over this one wedding. Wait a second. You weren't trying to stop the wedding from the very beginning, were you?
I thought straight away it was bad timing. Nevertheless, everything I said to Hiragi Chisato was entirely sincere. If you choose to give up your stance on something once, you'll be having to compromise for the rest of your life. I didn't want to see her suffer because she didn't realize what she was getting into. Now, she has the chance to become her own person. Let's see who she becomes.
Okay then, guess we'll have to wait and see.
See you next time.
All right. Farewell, and profuse thanks to you both. I shall have to host you at the Kamisato estate when my sister is next available.
Yes, please.
Looks like everything's resolved. Masterfully done. Everything was perfect. Well, except for one minor detail. I somehow ended up with a glass of very peculiar tasting milk.
I wonder how that happened.
Didn't you like it? I distinctly remember you saying you are quite partial to exotic flavors.
Oh, my lord?
The Traveler had one of those as well.
I'm sure he's made a great impression on you.
The Traveler did indeed play a critical role in this case. I'm sure both families would have been more guarded against me had he and his companion not been present. It wouldn't have been so easy to get to the heart of the matter.
There you go again, my lord. Placing the focus on other people while discreetly performing your job to perfection.
Naturally. Ah, yes. Now that we're both free, let's finish off that game of chess we started a few days ago.
Toma, best boy. Best boy, Toma. We'll gladly take your sister on another date. Yay! Nice! And 60 primos! Wow. Nerves of pure iron. Alright. Nifty. I don't have enough oh, I do. I can get another key. People are saying that Yelens and Tainaris would be good to do. Also, Sinos would be good to do before Lantern Rite. So let me unlock Sino. I am prepping for Lantern Rite. Try to do Baiju as well. Try to avoid as many spoilers as I can in Lantern Rite this year by interacting with, meeting, and doing as many quests as possible before then. So, let me use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back, and then I'd like to go. We're only at 2 hours 10 minutes right now. I'd like to go explore a little bit of the desert. These places that I sprinted right past when we were on our way to that quest, and then that'll probably wrap up the stream. So I'll be right back. Wait, hang on with this. Here we go. BRB. What am I doing? Back to the game. Jeez Louise. All right. What team do I want to explore the desert with? Sniper Bloom? Whoa. Didn't see this. Ooh, viewpoint. Also, okay, the Xbox wings look really good on Nahida. Has everyone read the description of this? This is a major lore dump in the description of fucking Xbox wings. I was just like reading through these things. And I like, cause like these are like, you know, this talks about the Outriders and you know, kind of like not Amber's history, but you know. I just clicked on this one and I was just like, holy crap, wait, hold on. That is such a bombshell like description for Xbox wings. Yeah, the wings have lore. The wings have lore. I mean, usually when I get wings, those wings have lore too, I guess. That was a dumb joke. Are you friend? You are friend. Look at that mustache. What is this place? Somewhere I have, there's obviously like, there's obviously probably just like quests and stuff attached to all these places. I just haven't gotten, that's how little I've explored Sumeru in terms of its quests and other side content and stuff. Ooh. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna mark those because if that's a lot of reading, I'm gonna try not to. Talking for some reason isn't as painful as reading right now. Pick up a bowl. Scrolls. Yeah. Listen to this music. Holy. Sumeru does not miss with its music. Well, the alligators, they're just food drops is all they are. All you are is a food drop to me. Use someone who can walk a little bit faster. Oh, that was the last one. Okay.
Certainly worth the extra.
Solidify!
Rain outlines your fate.
I guess I can use Electro on these guys. I'm not really hurting for, I guess I'm not really hurting for the good drops of these things for Nahida. The good drops. The good drugs. There's, oh my gosh, it's clear all the way up there, isn't it? The teleport. Try to open up teleports and... Boop, boop, there we go. Need to put that back on top. There we go. Oh, there's also, okay, there's a chest or something over there. It's been a while since I've just wandered on stream. Okay, where's there a Grana? Also a waypoint, or a viewpoint, I mean, over here. Holy.
Rain cutter.
Bam. I'll be back.
Out of my way.
Oh my gosh, he's one hit. He's one hit. Who are you all gonna who are you all gonna go for in Chronicle, or are you going to? Is there anyone in Chronicle that even attracts you right now?
Stabilize. Stand with me. Ready. Outline your face.
Oh, here's the Grana. Saving. Oh wait, this guy's not wake. This guy isn't a wake-upable. He's just chilling. Oh, I don't have an archer in this team. Oh my gosh. Wrong. How did that hit him? I'm kind of surprised that hit this guy, actually. Always could use more chicken. Always could use more chicken. All right. Just 4 of them. I'm gonna pull Kale out for this, actually.
Everything's ready. Let's
I know I can just use Yelan and just use the Dendrograna, but... Nice.
Glad there weren't any poisonous mushrooms inside.
Yeah, dude. I agree.
Who's our target this time?
Anyone we want, Yelan. What the heck is this thing? What the heck are these things? Snack. I'm gonna swap him out for Yelan again.
Let's go get ourselves some.
Oh, I thought it'd say what they are. Well, I guess I could do that with Elemental Sight, right? Oh, I thought Elemental Sight also said what they are.
I will have order. Solidified.
Oh, they're okay. They're dead. Mysterious meat. Mysterious meat, like in, oh my gosh, I keep having to switch characters. Oh, no, I don't. Never mind. Mysterious meat, like in the Dawn Winery. Whoa, what's down here? I have not tried snake meat.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
I see everything.
That's what happens when you have a team of only. Wow, this joke just keeps on. There went that joke. That's what happens when you run a freeze team. I see everything. Get it? I see every. Okay.
Everyone hold hands.
This guy was not hurting anyone. I just attacked him for no reason. I'm sorry. I needed your resources. What do I do with this? These are blinking. Those ones aren't blinking. Weathered obelisk. Desert containers of mysterious... This desert contains a mysterious matching sequence of ancient characters. You must find the corresponding location, attack, and use attacks to change the displayed characters to make the two groups of characters the exact same. Ugh. Okay, so wait. Waves on the first one. Waves, E, and triangle F. Blinky rocks. Waves, E, and triangle F. Yay! Nice. Okay.
Curiosity deserves a reward.
Mm-hmm. Whoa. There's also stuff underneath here too. I see bros. And I'm always a fan of murdering some bros.
Crumble!
I'll settle this. Our bond is strong.
Stabilize.
I see everything.
What does spread do? There's a lot of reactions that I still don't fully understand. What is spread?
Put you on high heat.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Order guide.
Spreads the love. Oh, increased. Oh, it's just a damage buff. Damage increase.
No, make yourselves at home.
Now.
Everyone hold hands.
Oh, my shield's already down. Fun fact.
Our bond is strong. The Temple of Wisdom.
Oh, you're not dead? Okay. Now you are. Now you're doing good. With death. I guess this is it. I like how she grows flowers when she's in the Temple of Wisdom. Additive damage to dendro attacks. Okay.
Curiosity deserves a reward.
Oh my gosh. Total cooperation with the Tenet tribe. What did I get Primo gems for? Oh, the chest. Nice. Were you scratching yourself?
Busted.
Your journey ends here.
Out of my way. Dissipate. Committed to memory.
Lord of Sand, your sacrifice is ready.
Man, Zhongli has made using Catalyst users so much easier for me. The amount of deer that I killed.
Quietly now.
I see everything.
I'll take my leave.
That was kind of sad. Just rolled up on him, murdered him, and he's like, all right, I'll go. Oh, Cars for Fariari, thank you for the first time chat. Welcome.
Solidify.
Hey, I'm getting rocks. Okay.
I will have order.
Gotcha.
Everyone hold hands. Dissipate.
Man, where even are we? I went up top because I was intending on getting this teleport that was up above, and I got distracted by whatever was down here. All of a sudden, whoa.
Happy to oblige. Game's up. Time's over.
Hi. Man, Hyperbloom, now that I understand what Hyperbloom is and does.
I wonder who this gift could be from.
It was from her, the lady we just murdered, Mahita. Mazes and sand. Oh man, this is dope. Look at this. Just hopping through a crack, no big deal. Is that just water down there? Viewpoint over there. Exploration knowledge for what? Cascade pools? Ancient ruins of Hadramaveth. Contain such mechanisms that were once used to guide flow of water. Hit the spouts with attacks. Switch between closed and open states. Interesting. Wait, hang on. Can I rotate it to go into that one? Listen to this music. Oh, there's another one on the other side. Okay, fine. I'll oh, wait, I'll turn that one off, maybe? Oh, close the lower one? Oh, so it can fill up. Do I need to wait for all of them to fill up first? Okay, I might have Oonga Boonga'd that a little bit. As we often do.
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
I understood it. I don't, though. I fill them up in sequence. So I gotta fill them up, like fill this one up, then fill this one up, then fill that one up? Question mark? Question mark. Whoa! Pathfinder's log. Oh, there's another Pathfinder's log. Sorry, I'm not reading every— oh my gosh, there's a snack here! I'm not reading everything like I normally do. My mouth hurts so bad. I'm sorry right now. Oh my gosh. Oh, not in sequence, just as long as all are filled. Waypoint down there. There's also bros up here. And I'm always a fan of murdering some bros.
Leave it to me.
Oh, only 2?
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
All right, now go back in the chest.
Let's go get ourselves some.
Only pull her out for puzzles.
Busted.
Time to go to work.
Stand with me. This way, Turtle.
Oh my gosh, they're all already dead? No. Okay, there's that. Okay, that guy's up there. He's just chilling.
Things are about to get dicey.
Our bond is strong. Sharing my knowledge. Yeah.
Who's Sharon? Who's Sharon, Nikita? It's another Pathfinder's log. I'll come back through here again. Like, obviously, there's going to be a lot of backtracking, a lot of like finding stuff that I didn't find the first time. Kind of just wanted to like. This is kind of the Genshining that my wife and I do off stream. I just wanted to do some of it on stream for a change. It's been a while since I have. Just wandering around, fighting dudes, getting chests.
Order guide you.
That doesn't do a lot of damage because I don't have any geo damage bonus on Zhongli because I only use him as a shielder. He's just pure HP. I would love to pull a Yoimiya.
Stabilize.
Alligator. Oh, I can pick it up. Sacred seal. Danger. Sealy. Duh. See you later, alligator. Yeah, I think we end this stream.
Solidify.
Oh, I understand. Interesting. I was like, why is this entire wall interactable? Look.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Certainly worth the extra cabbage.
Rise.
Hello. Whole wall underground. That makes sense. Alright, I want to grab these teleports that I haven't grabbed. Go back to the monument. I didn't have any more of those seals in my collection to, because the one that I had in my person already slotted in, right? Oh, wanted to mark the monument. The monument. Oh, they revealed the locations of missing ones? Do you ever just sit and just listen to the music and just stare at the scenery in this game every now and then? Especially Sumeru. The place abandoned by the gods. Whoa.
Like a lamb to the slaughter. Gather.
Yeah, get back in that tent.
The bond is strong. This may turn a little. Grow.
Whoa, Nahida just critted for 6,000. My strong radish. My strong baby radish. What, are you alive? Not for long.
Crumble.
This may turn a little.
You won this one.
I wonder who this gift could be from.
What the heck are these? Just lights, I guess, yeah. Those of you who have 100%ed the desert, how long did that take you? Six months, 4 days, dang. I've only been playing, for the people who are new, I've only been playing this game. I started July. End of July is when I first picked up this game. Knew nothing about it other than gacha gambling and Mona fan art. That was my only exposure to Genshin. And I thought it was like an Azur Lane level kind of experience where I thought I was gonna like, all right, I'll play an hour of this and then I'll like move on to something else. Little did I know.
Shine down.
Hello? Madam Shogun, please. Anyways, Booba sword is stuck. Holy, look at that. Why did I switch away? Why did I switch out from my from a team with Big Dong Jong in it?
Stabilize.
Quietly now.
I think only a little bit longer than we watch Ayato demo. And then probably call it an end there. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that I can use Yanfei effectively now. Challenge. There's a Sealy up there. Oh, hey, there's another... Oh, that's what you meant! Why did my voice do that? Oh... Nifty! Okay. Well, thank you. I would not have known to do that. Do I need Animo for this? Probably. Oh, all it did was unleash a Scorponok.
Out of my way!
My Sucrose is so weak these days compared to everyone else. She's level 60 with like not topped off, yet to be topped off artifacts and...
Gotcha.
Our bond is strong.
Rain outlines your fate.
Let me shmooth you a schmurse. Let me weave you a purse. She does have enough ER that she's decent enough at wait, where do I put this crystal? This triangle. Oh! Whoa. Whoa! Touch cell. Verity cells. What do I do with it? There's another one of those around here as well, isn't there? Thought I saw another one of those glowing things around here. Oh wait, this torch is now solid. I'm switching around characters and teams a lot right now.
Be sure to make
Oh my gosh, Yanfei. Oh my gosh, Yanfei. Maybe another one on the other side of here? Yep. Oh, and one right here. Oh, not that. That's not what I need. I need one from here. Huh. What a neat puzzle. Neat.
condition.
Remarkable condition. Ooh, oculi right there. Let me grab this. Let me grab this Oculus real quick, and then we're almost at 3 hours. My voice is starting to go. Watch Ayato's demo, and then pack it in for the day. Always end in Liyue Harbor, as I usually do. Thank you to the new people who stopped by. We are growing ever so fast. Do I have any standard polls? I do not, do I? No, but I can buy more. I can buy more blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna throw one wish at Moiga again. Right? Should I? I shouldn't ask you guys. You guys are gonna just gonna say yes. Oh, I got a 4. Who were the 4 stars that bannered alongside? Oh, another stringless, actually. I'll take that. That's on Fischl right now. I don't really use Fischl, but I'll definitely take another one to refine that weapon with. Nice. That was my 3rd stringless as well. Sweet. Yeah, an increase in skill damage by 36% is going to be very helpful for her. I need to build her. There's just so many people in the way before I build Fischl. When it comes to off-field Electro, I much prefer Shinobu right now because she's an offensive healer. She looks so proud of herself when she balances that scale. All right. I think that does it for today. Let me grab a YouTube real quick. Grab oh, I'm pulling for Shenhe. Like, I will use her on my freeze team. Party setup. I will use her on my freeze team. She will replace Kaya. Wait, hang on. On this team, she will replace Kaya because Chanian's skill. I know that this probably isn't the purpose of Shenhe, but I will use her as an on-field DPS. Same reason with Beidou is that I'm much more of a waifu over meta player. And so primarily I want her just because I want to add a Shenhe to the collection.
Compatible with human nature, but sometimes
my attorney keeps yapping. All right, let me pull up a YouTube window real quick. Teaser and then demo like we normally do. Scratch. Oh no, I'm yawning. How dare me.
The Kamisato clan is just one of countless families in Inazuma. Hence, there is nothing exceptional about my work. I do what must be done to ensure peace and stability for my family. At home, I am the clan head, or brother. In public, I am commissioner. But ultimately, I am just a normal person. When work is busy, I don't return home for days at a time. Once the present problems are resolved, there are still future dangers to prevent. This may sound vainglorious, but I do what I do so that everyone has a home to go back to. Most inconvenient. Time to find shelter.
Huh? Hello, my lord.
What a surprise to run into you here, Ayato.
1 second. I'll go start some tea. Taramar.
Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm sorry to pause in the middle of this, but holy balls, this is such a cute picture.
Come on, boy. Down you go. Hey, come on. You need to let me stand up.
My goodness, you're in high spirits. Thought you'd have a party without me.
No, actually, we came here to make some plans for your birthday.
My lady.
So that's it. The chance to work and to live life. For the sake of these, people will draw their blade.
Cute. It's so doggone cute. Two of my favorite characters.
Huh?
Two of my favorite characters. Well, three. Very cute. Demo.
Do not expose your identities, and wait for the signal before you act. Yes, sir. Grand festivals like this monopolize the Tenryou Commission's resources. Your timing is impeccable. Pity you were all they sent.
Let's go for a stroll. We wish to discuss cooperation with the Yashiro Commission.
A humble suggestion. The Fatui would do well to update their intelligence concerning me. Ah, but of course, that would require one of you to return in one piece.
That sword looks dope.
Cascade.
You underestimate your foe.
If assassinating me was that simple, I can name a few rival clans who would have had an easier time over the years. Kamisato Art, Suiyu!
My lord, we failed to protect you.
I do not keep the Shumatsuban for the trivial matter of dealing with assassins.
Trivial?
So, what's the situation?
The operation went smoothly. The resistance platoon is hidden near Tenshikaku. Forgive me, sir, but taking this level of risk, it seems out of character.
Let's just say, I'm doing a small favor for my sister.
I didn't see his ult. I wasn't able to see. Like when I was playing him in the mission just now. It's how you. I didn't fill up his burst. I don't know, for some reason I thought that I kind of thought that I would have a little bit more time with him, but apparently not. All right. Oh. Okay, holy crap. Ugh. Definitely time to end. That was a huge yawn just now. All right, thank you all so much for stopping by. I am working on, for people who are new, I am working on a fanfic, a Genshin fanfic. Chapter 3 just got uploaded a couple days ago, or yesterday. I can't remember which. I am working on getting the rest of that done in as short order as I can. It already is pretty highly rated on the channels I've been uploading it on, which is very encouraging and kind of crazy. So thanks everyone who's been supporting that. I really appreciate it. So let's get some nuts to round this chat out, and I will see you all tomorrow. I think tomorrow is going to be some more story questing and exploring and that kind of stuff. So rinse and repeat and all that stuff. So thanks again. Appreciate y'all so much. Have a good night. Bye-bye.